Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Shadowhunters episode 12 entitled MALEC, which is by far my favorite episode of the season so far. Yes. So the episode starts off and they're all still watching over Jocelyn and Luke stays with her. And then we kind of get a scene where we see a little bit of Alec and Clary at least attempting to become friends in this episode, which I really like. I like their dynamic, and it's nice to see the character growth. And then we get the prepping for the wedding of Alec and Lydia. And then Magnus messages Alec to come over because he has information, and I love that scene. Alec comes over and Magnus says, I don't drink alone. I don't like to drink alone. And then he starts talking about love and all the symptoms of love and everything. I really love that scene. I love it so much. You can see Alex starting to break down a little bit of his walls, just a little bit when he's saying when Magnus is saying all of the symptoms. And I think it's nice that he said that he's confused, because I totally could from reading about Alec, obviously in the books and seeing in the show. I really like that whole scene there. Then again, I love every single MALEC scene because, they're kind of perfect. And anyway, then, let's see, what else do I want to say? Magnus comes to the Institute, and they're trying to decide to figure out which warlock is the one that gave Jocelyn the sleeping potion, or whatever it's called. And then we get some little Easter eggs or shout outs to Tessa and Katerina, which I think was really cool. And then they decide that it's Ragnar Fell, and then Jace, Clary, and Magnus go to see Ragnar. And I don't know if I'm saying that wrong. Cause in the show I think it was Ragnar, and I say it Ragnar, but I don't know how exactly you say that. But anyway, they go and they see him, and then a Shax demon comes and kills Ragnar. We see him for all of a hot second, and then he just gets killed off by a Shax demon. I don't understand why they did that. I thought we were going to have Ragnar for a longer period of time than just one episode for a hot second. But anyway, that decision of the show made no sense to me whatsoever. Anyway, back at the Institute, Izzy wants to throw Alec a bachelor party, and Alec's like, what? He doesn't really want a bachelor party, and which is totally typical Alec, I think. And then Magnus tries to deal with Ragnar's death, and we get Ragnar's ghost kind of appearing and giving Magnus some advice, and and then we get a scene with Izzy bringing Alec and blindfolded to his bachelor party, which just ends up being him and Jace, and it was a setup to get them to make up, and they did, and I love that their friendship is back together. And and then the wedding preparation, then the wedding starts to happen, and everyone looks so amazing in that scene. I love how everyone looked. They all looked incredible. I loved the whole costumes of everybody, and yes. And then as the wedding is taking place and Lydia is about to draw the wedding rune on Alec's arm, Magnus bursts in, and Izzy invited him, but she didn't think he'd show up. And then they kind of stare at each other for a little bit, and then Maris is not very happy that Magnus is there, and then we get this really great thing from Lydia. She is very understanding, and she said, I want you to be happy, and I'll be okay. And I really loved Lydia in that moment. She was just amazing in that moment. And then Alec starts walking towards Magnus, and then Maris is like, what are you doing? And I love that he says, enough, and just doesn't want her to deal with this. And then the kiss happens, and it's like perfection and amazing and everything that I was hoping for. And I watched it like 50,000 times already. I'm not even kidding you. It was everything. It was way better than the Clace kiss, because that just felt kind of awkward and out of place. But this one was so perfect, and it was built up so wonderfully, and yes, it was perfect. And it reminded me so much of the Hall of Accord scene in City of Glass, and yeah, I really liked that. And everyone's reaction was so priceless. Jace's face was amazing, and the silent brother, I can't remember if it's Zachariah or Jeremiah, I don't remember, but their face was priceless as well. He's like, what is going on here? Yeah. And then Simon is, next to Izzy, the biggest MALEC shipper, apparently. He starts comparing everything to the film The Graduate, and they're both so confused about that. But anyway, I love that scene. And then after the fact, Maris is not very happy. She is, in fact, pretty angry. And Robert actually seems a little bit more supportive, which I wouldn't have thought. Because in the books, he's not happy at all. He's very angry in the books. I'm very surprised that they made him at least sort of supportive in this. At least it seemed that he was. And then Magnus and Alex are talking about going on that first date, which was amazing. And then at the end, we get Lydia being attacked and the mortal cut being taken, and we find out that it is Hodge who is the betrayer, and he is talking to Valentine via hologram or whatever. I didn't really understand that, but okay. And I'm just curious as to what they're going to do now that they revealed Hodge as the betrayer so early. Like, I didn't think that they would reveal it that early at all, because I can't remember which book it's in, actually, that he's revealed as the betrayer. It's been so long since I read, it's been since 2012 since I read them, and I marathoned them, so everything kind of runs together. So yeah, if you remember what book it is that they revealed Hodge as the betrayer, let me know down below, because I forget. But yeah, I really didn't think they would reveal it that early, and I'm kind of wondering how they're going to go forward with now us as the viewers knowing this. I wonder how long it's going to be before the characters realize that. But yeah, so that was the episode, and like I said, I loved it. It was, it's like I said, my favorite episode of the season so far. There's only one more episode left, but you know. Yeah, so let me know down below what you thought of this episode. How was the Malek kiss to you? Was it perfect for you? Was it everything that you were hoping it would be? And also, what do you think of them killing Ragnar off this early? And what do you think of them revealing Hodge as a betrayer this early? Because I don't know what's going to happen with that. But yeah, let me know all your thoughts down below. And that is it for this video. Till next time, bye!